Hi, I'm Dennis Hansen. This is my Triumph Speed 4. The reason I'm tearing into this thing today is because I have a little a miss in my 4-cylinder. So what I'm going to do is got the tank off, pull the air box off, and look at the pull the fuel rail off. Probably look at that injector. And also look at that spark plug, see what's happening. Okay, I've got the air box off, so just looking at everything. Everything looks pretty good. So I'm going to pull that fuel rail and go from there. So there are two bolts that hold the fuel rail to this metal bracket that attaches to the throttle body, and both of these, I don't know if you can see that, but they were pretty buggered, and I was having a really hard time getting them out of there. So what I ended up doing is grabbing it with a pair of vice grips, grab the head of it in there, and I was able to spin it out. Now in the fuel injection, the injectors, all you got to do, they're spring loaded, and all you got to do is you push up on this and they'll pop right out of the injector. Got all my injector wires disconnected, so I'm going to pull that fuel rail out of there. The only thing what might help you a little bit is if you make sure those gas lines are clear. They're not going to get hung up on anything. There it is. Pretty easy to get these injectors out. Just got to pop this clip. And just pull out the injector. Injectors are out. They look pretty good. Alright, so I'm ready to clean the fuel injectors. Pretty simple setup. Get you some cleaner. I bought this tube on Amazon, and you're going to need a battery. So you want to put the injector in the tube, just like this. Pretty simple. Push it down in there, so it's like that. Alright, so what I do is I'm going to hook the positive to this side, the negative to that side. That looks like a pretty good pattern. Just give them the once over, both sides. Okay, it's probably a good idea to clean this fuel rail too. Might be some debris, fine debris that could get in there. Okay, I've got all those parts cleaned up. If you can see on this injector, there's a little groove right here. And that's what this is going to fit into, the clip. Fits right in there, snaps down. So I put a little Vaseline on the end of this, help it slide in. Put this here, wiggle it in. It will go a little farther than you want, so you got to back it out a little bit. Line up these two notches Then you want to slip this clip. It's got to go in those grooves, which means you got to hold it out just a little bit. And it snaps right into place. You can hear it snap in. That one popped in, so they're all in. I help these injectors slide in there, so I'm going to put a little bit of Vaseline just on the opening of the throttle body for the injector. Start by lining up all the injectors. And then that went in a lot easier than I thought it would. I'm going to reinstall these bolts. These are new bolts actually. The other ones were not too good. Make sure you give them a little tug. That way you know they're on there right. Okay, number 2. Good. 3. And that one clicked on good. And number 4 got buried behind its fuel line. There we go. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it's back the way it was. One thing you might want to kind of watch out for is this fuel line. You want to make sure that it doesn't hang up with this number 1 injector wire. So I ran that inside. Otherwise, it went pretty good. All right, so that went way better than I thought it was going to go. And it's not that hard. It's really a lot easier than I thought. The issue I was having where it wasn't firing on the number 4 cylinder, I did look at the spark plug, and you can see it doesn't look good. So I suspect that's my issue. I got 4 new plugs coming, and I'm going to cover that in the next video. So that's it for this one. Maybe that'll help you out, somebody out. So thanks for watching.